Favourite 12 comes from the outside. They're ready to go and they're racing with a green light. And near the inside, Astronaut got away well, showing speed. Centre of the line is Godsend, and Godsend goes in search of the lead from out wide on the track. Beginning well is Jokers to the right. So the stablemates will go 1-2 onto that first turn, and another of the stablemates is tucked in behind them, Hockanui Ben. As up on the outside now, Jokers to the right is going to take them on and take up the front running. So Jokers to the right led. In second spot, Godsend, Astronaut third, and Hockanui Ben fourth, composed fifth. They were followed then by Burra Sullivan, who's been able to find the 1-1 early. And then Tullow. Driving up along the inside now, back in the field is Racksmack to be 4 or 5 pegs. And then came further back in the field then as they work into the straight. Let's Cut Loose, and it's one of the tail enders with Mr. JC. In that order, they work their way down the lane now and head towards the mile pole. And a lead time in 50.2. And the leader rolling along up front is Jokers to the right. Camped on its hammer in second spot, stablemate Godsend, and another of the Pizzuto teamers up on the outside now taking closer order. And I refer to Hockanui Ben, who's now got to the leader's wheel. Astronauts racing on the inside of Burra Sullivan, then Composed Tullow. Back on the inside, third last is Racksmack. Awkwardly placed the favourite as they head into the back straight. And on the outside, the last couple are Let's Cut Loose, and back with it is Mr. JC. At the moment, there's about 6 or 7 covering them. 30.7 first quarter last mile. Into the back and Jokers to the right, led a half. Hockanui Ben is in second posse, and coiled away leaders back third. Godsend, 1 by 1 is Burra Sullivan. They're being followed further back in the field then as they run their way down the back by Astronaut. It's covering up its stablemate, and then came back on the outside Tullow, Composed, and then we've got Let's Cut Loose, Racksmack, second last, buried away, and still last of all is Mr. JC. 30.1 second split, 60.8 the half. They're racing fairly tightly, and off the back the leader is Jokers to the right. Hockanui Ben's a half away, third waiting on an out Godsend, and then Burra Sullivan, followed by Astronaut, Tullow, Composed, and then came Let's Cut Loose, Racksmack. Gee, I don't know if I want shares in the fave from that position, and at the tail of the field is Mr. JC as they come towards the home turn now. The leader slides a little. It's Jokers to the right, looking to beat off Hockanui Ben. Godsend's under a loose on a loose rein, and then coming to the outside Tullow together with Burra Sullivan. Jokers to the right's the leader. In second spot on the inside is Godsend, and then came Hockanui Ben. Racksmack is desperately trying to weave a passage, and right down the outside Tullow's finishing on with Astronaut. Any number of chances again where it's Jokers to the right. Jokers to the right being joined by Tullow out wide. Racksmack will dive up late, but Jokers to the right will win it. Jokers to the right. Jokers to the right had them coming left, right and centre. I think it's beaten Astronaut. Photo for the minors between Racksmack, Tullow, and then came Godsend, Mr. JC, Composed, Hockanui Ben, Burra Sullivan, Let's Cut Loose, 27.6, and Jokers to the right leads all the way.